Now let us try to solve this limits problems on limits. So limit as x tends to 1, so 2x plus 5 by 3x minus 7, which would be 2 multiplied 1 plus 5 divided by 3 multiplied 1 minus 7, which results to this is 7, and in the denominator you have 4, so it is minus 7 by 4. Okay, so let us see the next problem. Now limit as x tends to pi by 4, 1 minus tan x by sin x. Now this would be 1 minus tan pi by 4, which is 1, and sin pi by 4, which is 1 by root 2, so this results to 0. Okay, now as a limit x tends to 0, tan x by x, so this will write this as a limit as x tends to 0. This I'll write as sin x by cos x, so I'll keep x in the denominator and 1 by cos x here. Okay, now let us separate this as a limit x tends to 0. This is sin x by x multiplied limit x tends to 0, 1 by cos x. Okay, so this results 1 as a limit x tends to 0, and this also results 1, okay, as a limit x tends to 0, so this will result to 1. Okay, now let us look at another problem. As a limit theta tends to 0, sin 3 theta by sin 7 theta. Okay, so this would be now I'll take limit theta tends to 0. Now this would be, I'll multiply and divide by 3 by 7 and theta, so this would be sin 3 theta by 3 theta. Okay, and this is a limit 7 theta by 7, now multiplied and divided by 3 by 7, so this is multiplied 3 by 7, so which results to a limit theta tends to 0, sin 3 theta by 3 theta divided by this is a limit theta tends to 0, sin 7 theta by 7 theta. Okay, 7 theta, so this is 3 by 7. Okay, so which would result to as, now this will be 3 by 7 multiplied 1 by 1, which is 3 by 7, so this is the final answer. Okay, so let us move on to the next problem here. So limit x tends to 0, a power x minus 1 by x as a greater than 0. Okay, so this would result to limit x tends to 0, a power x I can write as e to the power of x log a. Okay, so this is minus 1 divided by this is x, so I'll multiply and divide by log a. Okay, so I can take the constant outside, that is log a outside, and now this is I can multiply it into limit L as x tends to 0. I can write as x log a tends to 0. Okay, and e to the power of x log a minus 1 divided by x log a. Okay, so log a, this would be 1, so log a multiplied 1, which is log a. Okay, here we have considered as log a means as that is log a to the base e. Okay, so let us look at another problem. As limit x tends to 5, x to the power of 4 minus 625 divided by x minus 5. So this is a limit x tends to 5, right? So this is x power 4 and this is 5 power 4 divided by x minus 5, so which is equal to 4 multiplied 5 to the power of 4 minus 1, so this results as 500. Now limit n tends to infinity, as this is for 1 minus 1 by n to the power of n. Okay, so this is a limit as n tends to infinity. So let us try to simplify. I can write this as 1 plus this is minus 1 by n, and this whole thing power minus n. Okay, and this is minus 1, so that I get back the same result. Okay, so this is inverse, right? So I can put to the denominator 1 by limit n tends to infinity, so this is 1 plus minus 1 by n. Okay, and minus n, right? So which is equal to 1 by a. Okay, let's look at another problem. Now limit as x tends to 0. Okay, so this is 1 plus 4x to the power of 1 by x. So this is a limit as x tends to 0. This is 1 plus 4x to the power of 1 by 4x. Okay, to the power of 4, right? See the powers I have manipulated. So this I can write as a limit as x tends if x tends to 0, I can write this as 4x also tends to 0. Okay, now this is 1 plus 4x to the power of 1 by 4, right, and to the power 4, right? Now this would be 4x, okay, and this would be e to the power of 4. let us see one more problem as limit n tends to infinity. 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n minus 9, n plus 9. Okay, so this is limit as n tends to infinity. 1 plus 1 by n to the power of n. So this is multiplied into limit n tends to infinity. This would be 1 plus 1 by n to the power of 9, right? See, the powers n and 9. Okay, now this would be e to the power of 9, and this would be e, right? And this is 1 to the power of 9, which is e. Okay. Okay, let us look at another problem. Now limit x tends to 1, x to the power of 5 by 3 minus 1 divided by x to the power of 2 by 7 minus 1. Okay, now this I can write as limit x tends to 1, x to the power of 5 by 3 minus 1 to the power of 5 by 3 divides by x to the power of 2 by 7 minus 1 to the power of 2 by 7, right? Yeah, and now limit x tends to 1. So this I can write as x to the power of 5 by 3 minus 1 to the power of 5 by 3 and divides by x minus 1. Okay, and this divides by x to the power of 2 by 7 minus 1 to the power of 2 by 7 divides x minus 1, or I'll take limits separately. Okay, for this is x to the power of 5 by 3 plus 1 to the power of 5 by 3 divided by x minus 1. This divides a limit x tends to 1, x to the power of 2 by 7 minus 1 to the power of 2 by 7 divided by x minus 1. Okay, now this would be in the numerator it is 5 by 3 multiplied 1 to the power of 5 by 3 minus 1 divides by 2 by 7 multiplied 1 to the power of 2 by 7 minus 1, which results to as 35 by 6. Okay. Okay, now let us try to solve another problem here. Let us find the slope of the tangent to the curve y is equal to f of x is equal to x cube. Okay, at x is equal to 2. Okay, let us solve this. Now we have been given as f of x as x cube. Okay, so f dash of x would be dy by dx, which is equal to limit delta x tends to 0. Okay, and this would be x plus delta x whole cube minus x cube divided by delta x. Okay. Now limit delta x tends to 0. Now we have x plus delta x whole cube minus x cube divided by, now I'll add x and subtract x, so that x delta x becomes like this and minus x. Okay. Now delta x tends to 0, so we can write as a limit x plus delta x also tends to 0. X plus delta x whole cube minus x cube divided by x plus delta x minus x, okay, which is equal to 3 multiplied x to the power of 3 minus 1. Okay, we have used as n into e to the power of n minus 1, which results as 3x squared. Now we need to find the slope of the tangent, that is with respect to x as 2, right? So this is dy by dx, okay, as x is equal to 2, so 3 into 2 square, which is 12, is the answer. Okay. We'll look some more problems here in the next session. Okay, thank you for watching.